What's going on, everyone? Coach District here. Today we got another Rankle video where we're going to be going over your clips as Apex Legends players and trying to see if we can guess what rank you are purely based off of the clips and the plays that you guys provide us. Now, last week we did an absolutely horrendous job guessing your ranks. I think we got, I don't think we got a single one correct. We didn't get a single one correct. You guys bamboozled us. You gave us tons of really bad plays and ended up being higher ranks than we guessed you were. And then you gave us a bunch of really good plays and ended up being complete hard stuck silvers and rookies. So you know, you got to get your shit together. It's either be good and be a high rank or be bad and please be a low rank, because you're really bamboozling us recently. Now, in case you guys don't know, we're actually taking a little bit of a break from coaching players in Apex Legends. If you know, you know. If you follow me on Twitter, then you've probably seen me talk a lot about it, or if you hop into live streams, or maybe if you like read some of the community posts that we leave here on YouTube. Our hands have been in like so much pain recently. I've been icing them. I've been putting, you know, like heat packs on them. I'm taking this like prescription like pain relief cream that you rub into your hands. I really hurt my hands over the last few years playing Apex for as long and as hard as I do. So I'm doing the best right now to just not really do any coaching so that I can give my hands a break, and then that way I can slowly recover and then hopefully get back into my prime as an Apex Legends master and predator. But with that being said, let's hop right on into these Rankle videos and let's see if we can guess your ranks. In case you guys don't know what Rankle is a online website where we get to watch your guys' clips. And the little reminder what Rankle is, your goal here is to guess the correct rank after watching the clip. If you get the rank head on, you get 2 stars. If you guess the rank by 1 off, so let's just say you guess gold and they're platinum, you get 1 star. Your goal is to get 2 out of 6 stars. And every day you get to come back and watch 3 new clips. So let's hop right into clip number 1. 1 watch. Everyone knows the rules. We are on Xbox because we can see the little Xbox symbol here. If it was PC, then you would just see 2 controllers. And if it was PlayStation, you would see a PlayStation. But we see Xbox, so we're on Xbox right now. Xbox ranked is what it looks like. Really good beams, but he's ADS'd, like all the way up close. At this range, especially on controller, like hip fire, that right away kind of tells me like platinum gold. Decent shots. He's playing his cover when he's reloading instead of standing in the open. Does he go for the armor swap or reset? There's a white shield right there. Ooh. There's a white shield and there's an armor swap that he can go for. Goes for the armor swap. I would have just grabbed the white shield and then quickly re-engaged. Oh, he's gonna die storm. Oh, maybe not. Does he get the whole med clip off? Med clip. Med kit. Ah, he dies to storm. Why didn't you just phase and portal past the dangerous area and then like reset and then heal and then take the next like 1v1 or like the next fight that was gonna come right away? Like instantly, major low rank vibes. There are so many little things like he could have done that would have been extremely powerful. And I'm not even talking about like making crazy plays. I'm just talking about making really basic stuff. Right away, I'm thinking gold, platinum. I want to lean towards gold, but it could very well be that he's platinum. We're not going to give him the 1 clip in the beginning purely because his mechanics while aiming were not there. So we're going gold. We're going to see if we can kind of fine tune our guess here. So like right away, right? Like at this range right there, I would ADS, right? But like right here, he's still ADS'd. Like look down your sight, go into a hip fire. It gives you so much more control and accuracy, especially in those close range fights. You're more likely to hit a significantly more amount of shots. Right, like he's like barrel stuffing this guy right in the ass, and he's still staring down the sight. Goes for the thirst. Nice. Now, he did try to break the ankle. A lot of really low players, what they'll do is they just kind of like keep shooting the knockdown shield, especially if it's a white. I would like probably honestly just put a full clip into the guy's white knockdown shield and then thirst him through the shield as opposed to trying to go around him, because that can also be a lot faster than trying to go left, cut back right, break the ankle, kill the guy, especially when they have like shields above a white. So in that situation, it's cool to see that he tried to break the ankle. I would have just probably just shot right through the white shield. At this point, he's full health. We hear, if you have a headset on, we hear shots in the right side of your ear. So right now, we should be flicking over to the right side to see what's going on, because we see that there's a door here and there's obviously nothing happening. And he's like looking at the ground, looking at the death box, like, oh, what's going on? Not paying any attention to what's over here. This guy comes out of the door. Good shots. Crouch, cover, reload, keep your health up, and then re-engage. That's what he does. Nice. And now he hip fires, so that's nice to see. Right, so he went from like gold to platinum, back down to gold. Now he's back up to platinum. Like right here though, there's a white shield laying on the ground, and there's an armor swap right here. There's two, like, you shouldn't be challenging someone who has a Sheila, especially when they have like a pretty decent amount of cover. They can just crouch and boom, they're safe. They're probably full shield, you're shit on, right? We need to make sure that we're re-engaging. He's also going for one clips. If you guys watch any of our coaching sessions on YouTube, if you've had a coaching session, where I think we're gonna be making a video really soon on like how to peek people, right? You are not allowed to one clip people when it's a fair fight, all right? The reason why is because whatever you do to someone, they can do right back to you. If I step off cover and I go for a one clip, right? And I shoot the entire magazine, I'm giving you the exact same chance to shoot me with your whole magazine. So in a situation where one, you're already down health, two, you have a gun that doesn't even compete against your opponent's gun, and then three, the guy's just, actually I don't really think there is like a reason number three, right? But essentially those two reasons, like this guy, the Rampart has every advantage in the game right now. The Wraith here, Risk of Me, has no advantage. He goes for the one clip and he almost gets killed for it. So right there, that's going from like a platinum down to a gold. There's no shot that this guy's a diamond. Like a pro wouldn't even go for like a full one clip, a full peek here. You want to pop up, shoot, go back into cover, make them waste shots, re-peek, do damage, go back into cover, make them waste shots, peek up, do damage, go back into cover, make them waste shots, right? And you keep repeating that cycle. And then when you're winning, that's when you push up. So definitely not a diamond, barely a platinum. I'm still thinking he's a gold. Right? And then again, he could have white swapped, he could have armor swapped this box like a lot sooner. Like if he jumps over here, this pillar gives him cover from the window, swaps the shield, does what he needs to do. He can get here, he can just heal too. Right? Grabs the shield, cool. And then he runs at the guy through the open. He doesn't use any cover here. Remember, there's still a player right there who's going to peek you and possibly shoot you. And he's running with his gun in his hand, so he's moving slower, running through the open, swapping shields late, not aiming properly. So many little things. Good kill, cool. Again, didn't have to put your whole body in the open right here. You don't know what health this guy's on. Like, from right here, you can just peek the window, right? Get close to the window, crouch, peek up, damage. Oh, he's on flesh. Go back in, reload, one last peek, finish him, and then you're done. Right here, boom, okay. Why are we not armor swapping the box after we killed the guy? The guy has a brand new full shield. Every time that you kill someone, it replenishes that shield and you can swap it like that and you have an instant, at minimum, you have an instant 50 health from the white shield, right? What if it's a purple or a red? Boom, you got crazy amounts of shields. Right here, right? We shouldn't be popping a med kit. There's a guy, if you have headphones, you're definitely going to be able to hear this. There's a guy above us on the roof, and the storm is in our back. If we pop a syringe, that storm kills us. If we pop a med kit, that storm kills us. We pop a Phoenix, that storm kills us. We have heat shields. Why don't we go towards the storm? Because the guy on our roof is going to run away from us, right? He's going to run from storm also. Why don't we move towards storm with a heat shield, plop it down, get a Phoenix, res our teammates. Now we're getting healthy. The enemy's moving further away from us. We're bringing our teammates back into the game, right? It's round one storm. So then even after you get all the reses and you finish healing, you can go respawn right here. There's a respawn beacon on the map right next to you. You have heat shields and there's tons of loot because you just finished killing an entire team, right? So there's going to be at minimum 3 boxes here for you and your teammates to loot after you come back. Round one does very little damage, right? And then you're just going to be set up for this end game. And keep in mind, this is a ranked game, right? So if you're trying to win games and you're trying to rank up, right, you need to get yourself set up for the end game. If we're not prioritizing getting our team back into the game right now and then gathering these resources so that when we get to the end game, we're all set up, right, you're going to have a really hard time not only getting to the end game, but performing very well in those end game situations where everyone's stacked, everyone's got a position, everyone's looking to like do damage and be pushing up, right? So again, we could have either like put down a heat shield, got, you know, ourselves reset, got our whole team back in the game, or we got a portal in a phase. We could have portaled all the way to zone, or even just like really far in front, use the phase so that we don't get shot, and then that way we can like, again, heal up, come back in, get our teammates, or just do whatever. But this guy here, pops a med kit, runs outside of the building. Dude, stay in the building. Keep yourself covered completely around yourself. You're opening your body up to get shot from the guy who you can hear literally right above your head, and you're opening yourself up to get shot at anyone in front of you, anyone to the side of you, anyone rotating in from grow towers in that back right side of the map. Like, you're just putting yourself right in the open. There's no game sense, there's no awareness, there's no map awareness as to where people are or where you can get shot from. This guy has very little concern about keeping his health up, and he has very little awareness as to how to get his health back up. And then of course he just dies. Like dude, you could have just literally phased, got behind this box, popped a medkit, and then shot this guy while he runs in from storm. Oh my god, I'm actually getting so tilted right now watching all of these little mistakes. Because when I'm coaching people, like, we go over this stuff every single time that we take games. We talk about these things all the time and we walk them through them, and then they stop doing these, like, they stop making these really bad habit mistakes. So seeing this nonstop, oh dude, it tilts me so bad. 100% this guy's gold. I might even go silver. The only reason why I am leaning a little bit off of like the super low end is just because he did do a couple good decent things, but let's go gold. Oh no, bro, that is fucking cap. Oh my god, there's no way. Dude, some people, 4% people thought that it was masters and above. What? You think a master's gonna die in storm? Dude, 15% of people thought diamond and above. He's not platinum. He like ratted his way to platinum on like the easiest season. There's no way, dude. That's crazy. No shot. A platinum, like most platinums have better like awareness than that. All right, clip number 2. Wanna watch? Everyone knows the rules. Oh, I'm tilted, dude. That makes me so mad. Makes me so mad. This is an older season because they're blurring out the kill feed. And in older seasons, whenever you got a kill in the kill feed, or every time that you thirsted someone, thirsting for people who are maybe new to Apex or aren't familiar with the Apex terminology, thirsting is when someone is knocked and then you kill them. You're essentially like thirsting like their life. You're sucking the life out of them, I guess. Hey, yo! You're essentially just killing people who are knocked. That's all that thirsting is, okay? So in the older seasons, they would show the rank after you thirst someone, or if someone died, like full died in the kill feed, and it was by you or your team, it would show you their rank, their current rank, next to their name. So this is an older season in ranked because the stats here are pushed off of the right side and a little bit out to the left. I want to he just flicked on his teammate. Oh my god. All right, want to watch? Everyone knows the rules. Let's watch it. He has hit markers turned on. He flicked onto his teammate for some reason. Playing mouse and keyboard. He wrapped around the rock instead of just climbing on it. He's got some pretty mediocre hip fire, but again, right, he's playing mouse and keyboard. Hip fire. A little awareness. This guy's headset's on backwards. He keeps like looking at his teammates thinking that his headset has got to be on backwards. Like, why do you keep looking at your teammates thinking that they're the enemy? It's either his headset's on backwards or he has no awareness, like zero awareness. Okay, there's a team near us. Let's make sure that we're engaging that team. Yeah, he's right in the open. Let's make sure that we're peeking that. Your gun's not loaded, my man. Holster your gun, use the RE, and let the gold mag reload for you, so that when you push up with the RE, you can be really aggressive and then swap to a full mag gold prowler. Literally the most broken gun in the game. I like how he stops. All right, I will say, I really like how he stopped moving so that he could line up his shot, right? There's two ways that we can look at shooting people when they're hard to hit. One is we kind of just stop moving and we really focus on what our hand is doing and we just focus on lining up those shots. Or two, if someone's crossing a horizon, or let's just say they're hitting a jump pad or a grapple, right? Instead of strafing left and right like this and then trying to track them while we're going crazy, and the other person's moving through the air, you just follow the person's body. So if they're like jump padding, instead of strafing around while they're doing this, I can't do that, it's so hard. While they're doing this, you just follow them with your strafe and you copy their movement, and it makes it really easy. It's nice to see that he kind of like took the time, lined up his shot, and then took it. But there's lots of like things that are happening here that again is giving me the feeling as a coach that this guy's definitely a low level player. The way that he peaks different angles, the way that he engages is not as optimal as it could be. I would definitely not say that this guy's platinum. I would definitely not say that this guy's diamond. He might be platinum, he might be gold. The thing is with gold and platinum is that it's really hard to kind of like guess the difference between them, because obviously there is a skill level difference, right? It's, you know, people who make it to platinum are going to find playing in gold a lot easier, but also at the same time, when you're looking at platinums and golds, it's the average casual player, you know, the dad who gets home from work. So it can be really difficult sometimes to be like, this guy just doesn't have enough time played. So, you know, he kind of finds it hard to, you know, solo queue gold and slowly work his way up to platinum, versus this guy who plays all day. He's got tons of time. He plays with friends. It's easier for him to like get into platinum because he spends so much more time playing. It's really hard. It's like, you know, there's so many things that kind of break a gold and a platinum. So to me, they're kind of the same rank. I'm going gold again. He's definitely not diamond and above. There's so many little things here. So we're going to go gold. We're going to watch this back one more time and kind of break down what's going on here. So kind of starting off, right? It's like, look at how far he's playing from the rock for number one, right? One, you have two guns that really struggle mid to long range. I would consider this mid-range, especially with the weapons that he's using. If he was using an AR, this would be, you know, like a closer range engagement for the weapon, but he's using a pistol and an SMG, and both are not good at range, right? He's really far off of the rock. So distance-wise, let's just like straight on from the rock, he's really far away. He's like really backed off of it, which means that if he wants to come back into cover, it's going to be a lot harder for him. If someone comes around the corner, not only does he have to move around the corner also and kind of counter that movement, but because he's so far back, he has to go that much wider. It's kind of like when you look at a circle, right? If you look at like a bullseye, right? The center of the bullseye is really small, so it's easy to move around. The larger end of the bullseye is really big, so it's a lot harder to move all the way around it. This is what he's doing. He's really far from the rock, which means that if someone swings, and later on in the clip, we see someone come around the corner here, he's going to have to swing a lot harder to get back into cover. Number two, look at how far he is off the rock. His reticle is not even close to the rock. We want to keep this in our body as tight as we can to the corner. If this guy's stuck out in the open, chat, if this guy's out in the open, I'm going to turn up my microphone so you can hear me here. If I'm an enemy and you're someone who's playing cover, right, and I'm all the way out here in the open, it makes it really easy for you to just go like, right? And then I can't do anything. I'm just stuck. I'm just stuck out here in the open and I'm trying to shoot you and I can't because you keep going. So the fact that he is taking his whole body and putting it out in the open also, just like how we talked a little bit, you know, earlier in that first clip, everything that you do to someone, they can do back to you. So if I take my whole body out and I'm out in the open and I'm dancing around and I'm trying to go for a one clip, I'm giving you the same opportunity to one clip me. So this guy right here, zero awareness. Zero awareness.
Speaking of zero awareness, it was at this moment that District made a very large mistake. You guys don't know me, but I know you. My name is Rara, and I've been editing for District for the past couple months now. And unfortunately, District made a very large error when recording this video. He decided he was not going to put his screen back to normal. And so he spends the next 5 minutes talking about all the things in this gameplay, and then comes down to a conclusion of what he feels, all without showing you the gameplay. And so, because of that, I'm going to just tell you, he explained everything pretty well. However...
Good kill. Gold. Oh, get out of here, bro! Oh my god. Oh my god!
It was not the right answer. Okay, that's it from me. I'll let District continue from here.
Wait, could you guys see that? Hold on. Could you guys, was I sharing my screen that whole time or no? I just did a whole reaction and realized that I never changed my camera from this screen back to this screen. And I was just sitting here the whole time, just talking, explaining, and you guys never saw the clip. So we're gonna go back, we're gonna rewatch it. One watch, everyone knows the rule. I kind of spoiled it, but I guess I don't know. Depending on how my editor puts this out, maybe you guys will watch me rant for a whole 20 minutes. All right, we're gonna restart as if we never did anything. One watch, everyone knows the rule. It's an old season, we're playing ranked. Decoy and alt, nice. Keep shooting, nice. Cover, reset, nice. Re-engage. All right, maybe we're playing with a diamond player today. This might be our first legitimate diamond player. He's being aggressive, he's engaging, he's showing confidence. There was someone shooting in our back left ear, which means that we have someone behind us who's shooting a nemesis. He's gonna third party us. We just killed 2 people. We're about to fight someone down here. This might get messy. We're about to get thirded. He's playing behind the cover. Don't shoot the ultimate. That's not going to do anything. Just he's one shot, right? Like, get on top of him. Force him to be in the open right now. Hit fire here. Nice. Not ADSing. This is nice to see. This is something that we weren't seeing with people before. Good shots. Nice. Shoot the nodes. You got to make sure that you break those nodes. I think they just res the Watson, so he needs right now to make sure that he re-engages, sees if he can get that shot, but because there's all this smoke, it makes it really hard. He needs to play slow, just because there's so little to see. Again, jump on top of this guy, right? Like, don't let him sit in a corner stuck and just, like, live there, right? Like, force him to be in the open and just kill him. Don't ADS. Hip fire up close. Always hip fire up close. I think there's a bunch of boxes that he can armor swap, so popping a battery, wasting resources, and taking extra time is not smart. Running around with his gun in his hand, moving slow in the outside, ADSing, stay hip fire. Always stay hip fire up close. He's rezzing before he's grabbing ammo. He has no ammo. What happens if somebody comes and pushes before he finishes the res? He's not going to have any ammo. His teammates, even if his teammate gets up, his teammate's going to be one shot, which means that his teammate dies instantly, and Zingri has no ammo to shoot back with. So he should have grabbed a quick amount of ammo, like just even like 60 rounds. Just grab a stack really quick, right? And then go res. And then that way, if someone pushes you, you're going to be ready to take that fight. True. Really good shots, taking himself back to cover, and that's it. So I think that this is definitely someone who's like diamond and above. Not diamond above, my bad. Diamond and below. There's lots of little things that just weren't master material, but he did do a good job of, you know, doing his best to kind of keep his health up. There was lots of moments where he went to go like shoot someone and it wasn't working and he took himself out of the gunfight. There's so many players who find themselves in bad situations. They go to take a gunfight and they can't quite get the kill, but they continue to commit to the situation that isn't working for them. And then they end up losing those fights, right? That's what we usually see in platinum and below. A lot of people in diamond still do it, but it's not as often as an occurrence in diamond. So I'm thinking, you know, he's got some good diamond tendencies. He still has some lower rank tendencies. We're gonna go diamond for right now. Let's give this a quick watch back. Something that was really profound, or something that really stuck out to me, is when his teammate died. That happens all the time. His teammate shouldn't have dropped off because his teammates were coming. I know like Zingri can't really control that, but as Zingri comes up the zip line here and he uses his decoy and ultimate, he did it in the wrong order. One, he goes decoy first and then ultimate, and then two, he used his ultimate and moved in the wrong direction. What would have been awesome to see here is as Zingri comes above the horizon and he jumps up, he should have popped his ultimate here. This way, his ultimate bursts out while he's coming up, as opposed to he lands, uses ult, and then he has to move, which is what's gonna move his decoys around. So right here, he should have jumped, ulted, and then notice how when he ults, he runs forward. Your decoys move in the opposite direction that you do, right? What we want to see is we want to see his ultimate kind of push forward, like bamboozle them, waste their ammo, and then he comes over and shoots them. So what he should have done here is as he jumps over or on top of them, he ultimates and walks backwards. That's going to push all the decoys forward and away from him. And then as they're shooting all the decoys in front, then Zingri can run forward and then capitalize off of everyone who's got like low ammo. And then he can shoot the decoy at them again, as opposed to decoy first, then ultimating properly, and then go shoot. Yeah, you see, like that decoy was just standing there and they didn't really shoot it. Oh, they did actually shoot it. That's crazy. The fact that the decoy was just standing still, not looking at them, and they hard focused that decoy. That's kind of concerning. That kind of makes me think that makes me think that these guys are like megabots. You see how he shoots and comes back into cover while he's reloading? That's something that like we start seeing in those higher ranks. Like gold players will typically stand in the open and just keep shooting their gun. I would have hip fired here. You see how because he's ADS and he's super close, every time he just comes a little bit too much off of that target, he misses shots. If he were to hip fire, right, and only half of his sight, like half of those those markers are on target, even if he shoots, he's gonna still hit half of his shots, right? Because half of the target or half of the reticle is on, or half, what do you call it? The crosshairs? I don't know what you call it. I forget, right? But half of the crosshairs are on target. But because he's ADS, because he's looking down sight, the bullets go exactly where he's looking. If he comes off target, he misses 100% of the shots that he takes. So it's better to hip fire up close than it is to ADS. Nice, pops his battery. As you're popping your battery, you should be looking to fall down. Look at how when he's healing, he's looking out here, right? Awesome. I guess he's looking for an enemy. That's fine. He drops down. There's someone shooting in the back. Right here, right? This guy's not gonna pop out in front of you. So slide up on him. Or if he's playing behind this box, climb up here, bro. Trap him, get him committed to being in that spot and kill him. He's just shooting to shoot, right? Like so much wasted, like so much was wasted here. Right here is like he shoots, right? And he like moves away from the fight kind of, because he doesn't want to be like stuck in that situation, and then he re-engages. So again, like it wasn't like that awesome, but he still tried to kind of do it. Disengages, re-engages, high level move. Same thing, rinses and repeats. He just doesn't commit to the guy who's here. Misses a super easy shot. Easy time to kill this guy. Lets him get away. ADSing, you don't ADS at this distance, bro. Don't ADS at this distance. There's so much, like so many little things here that just running with the gun in his hand, low level move, holster the gun, you're gonna move faster. You're gonna be able to help out your teammates sooner. Again, like right here, he could have thrown the decoy and it would have been as effective. Ammo first, and then heal. Take care of yourself and then your teammates. This is the distance that you want to ADS. This is a good shot. And then as he's shooting, he moves back. So there's lots of little things that bring him down a notch, but there's a couple of good things that bring him up a notch. I'm gonna go diamond just for this clip, but I truly think that he's like a platinum. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. I wanna lose my mind playing this game, bro. This is like the only player that we've watched who has some good tendencies, and he's the lowest of them all? Oh my gosh. I hate Rankle, bro. Like, I love watching your clips and I love being able to react to them and be like, yeah, you did good. Like, this is what you're doing right. This is what you're doing wrong. But bro, you guys literally drive me insane with giving me these clips where you perform decently and then you're like the lowest fucking rank. And then you guys play like shit and you guys are like Preds somehow. It makes no sense to me. But good stuff, bro. I think you deserve to be a little bit higher than gold, bro. Again, work on those little things, like making sure that when you engage properly. And when you disengage properly. And when you go to kill people, if they're in a bad spot, punish them for being in those bad spots. Man, that makes me so mad, dude. Makes me so mad. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys want to get your clips reviewed personally with me in person, that's what personally means, I'm pretty sure. Make sure to check out the link in the description down below. Every Thursday night, 8:30 p.m. EDT or EST, depending on the daylight savings stuff. I think it's EDT right now, right? So 8:30 p.m. EDT every Thursday. I said Thursday. We host in-person classes in our Discord server. It starts off at $7.50 a month for your first month, and then it goes to full price, which is only like 15 or like 14 bucks. And we basically just, like I said, we go over your clips, we kind of help you understand what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and we do it as a group together. So, you know, we're gonna go over questions, we're gonna go over everyone's clips, and this way, not only do you get to see your own mistakes, but you also get to see other people's mistakes, and you get to learn off of other people as well. It's a really good way to constantly be improving because we do it weekly, right? And you get to talk to me, an in-person coach, you know, as often as possible. Now, not only do we have gameplay review classes, but we also have movement classes. So if you're trying to learn movement, we also upload small movement guides every week. Every month, we're going to cover a brand new topic. So we used to kind of just do like a random movement every week, and then we would like work on that throughout the week. But now we're going to start doing dedicated topics every month, and then as the week goes on, we'll progressively get more advanced in that movement. For both classes, we have libraries of past sessions and past weeks. So if you miss a week, you miss a couple months even, you're going to be able to go back, rewatch all of those old classes in case you missed them, and always be able to grow. In terms of our movement classes, we also have a library as well. So again, if you missed a class, that's cool. You can go back, you can rewatch some of the old ones. You can also go back and rewatch all the old guides. So those guides are never going to go away. The only reason why we don't post them on the YouTube channel is because, you know, the algorithm, you got to make sure you've got a cool thumbnail, you got to make sure you've got a good title, you have to have a well-edited video. I don't want to make bad content for YouTube. I want to really make sure that we take the time to have a really in-depth guide, right? But the weekly classes, you get lots of really small, interesting videos that are going to help you slowly improve. And then we're going to bring you into a movement lobby, a private match where we're going to have you guys run around the map without anyone shooting you. You can practice all the movement guides, or you can practice the current week's movement tutorial and always be improving. And as well, again, we always have in-person coaches in all of the classes so that if you guys have questions, someone's going to be able to be there and actually help you. Not just, you know, you have to rely on a comment section or go and find, you know, other videos that maybe describe it a little bit better. There's going to be someone there to really help you with exactly what you're struggling with, which is why we do these classes. Now, that's all for today's video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and also go check out some of the other videos that we have here on the channel. Go check out the playlist. We got tons of videos in those playlists. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.